All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, our reporter, I'm Brian Anderson. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the Dallas Mavericks. And the Bulls start out with the ball. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. And it's Cartwright in at the... five spot. Here's Pippen. Second chance effort. Grant left side. Shot from the wing. Mavericks with a rebound.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Stevenson, the pass to Chandler. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no... No one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Paxson. Here's Pippen. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
About a minute into this first quarter, Nowitzki, soft touch off the glass.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's Pippen.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Foul. Shooting for the Bulls, Scottie Pippen at the line for one.
Here's Kidd. To the paint. Here's Nowitzki. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Nowitzki's got his second basket.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Kidd, the pass to Nowitzki. 2 points. That one goes. Nowitzki's got 6.
So you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Here's Cartwright. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Butler's checked in for the Mavericks. Now here's Stevenson. Butler with the ball. Robbed. And here's Jordan. Takes a 13-footer. Cartwright. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Kidd. Down low. Outside Stevenson. And there's a 3-second violation.
The ball goes to Chicago.
And so Grant will bring it up for the Bulls. Here's Marion. And there's the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Stolen. Knocks it loose. Outside Stevenson. Right wing. Here's Nowitzki. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Jordan. Here's Cartwright. Another shot. Jordan with the bucket.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
The Mavericks leading. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Over to the wing. This one for three. Cartwright with a rebound. Cartwright's got 4 rebounds in the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Jordan. Oh, are you kidding me? Amazing. And he jams it home with authority. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And Dallas calls time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Terry.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the opening quarter. And that one drops.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Cartwright gets the bucket.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Chicago foul. Craig Hodges. First personal foul.
First one falls.
At the line for 2, Jason.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Chicago trailing here. Oh, Barea with a steal. And down it goes. 2 points.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Here's Hodges. Pass to Corzine. Oh, sweet move. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls.
The ball goes to Chicago.
50 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Vincent, hounded by Barea. Pass to Corzine. Here's Hodges. 6 on the shot clock. That one's good for 2.
Hodges.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Terry, the pass to Nowitzki. Fades and shoots. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
And you know the adjustments should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Pass to Nowitzki. Can't connect from 14. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Mavericks ahead, up 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
They've got J.J. Barea, and it's Nowitzki in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Jacks up with 3. Offensive rebound. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit. Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Takes a 13-footer. Pass to Kidd. Shot from the top of the key. Chandler, the pass to Kidd. Here's Terry. Here's Chandler. Checked by Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on the shot.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Knocked loose with the 10-footer. And he comes up with a bucket. And now it's a 5-point Dallas lead.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Pass to Davis. Here's Jordan. Again, the Bulls score.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Close them in on 2 minutes played here in the second. To the middle. A nice shot by Chandler.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
So it's Chicago now. It's a 5-point game. Paxson passes to Jordan. Pass to Paxson. Back to Jordan. And there's another one for the Bulls.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
And here's Dallas. Here's Terry. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good. The Mavericks making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. And the Bulls also making a change. Pippen's checked in. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Jordan, the pass to Paxson. And he's going for the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Here's Kidd. To the inside. Here's Marion. And he banks in the layup. Marion's got his first bucket in this one.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Now here's Grant. Pass to Paxson. Here's Pippen. 4 on the clock. Butler's checked in for the Mavericks. The Bulls making a switch here.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Pippen. Butler covering. Pippen. Pass to Vincent. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Dallas ball.
The Bulls making a switch here.
Onto the floor for the Bulls. David Corsi.
The Mavericks leading. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Kidd. Pass to Chandler. 5 to shoot. Off target from the baseline.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Kidd, the pass to Marion. He can't get it to go.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Pass to Jordan. The shot from 20 feet out. They get it back. Here's Sellers. And the officials called goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Barea, he's checked in for Stevenson. A minute and a half left in the second. Outside for Butler. It's picked off. Here's Pippen. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Ooh, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Here's Barea. Chandler the pass to Barea. Here's Kidd. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Doubled by Barea. Pass to Sellers. Here's Pippen. He's got 7. Shoots from 14. Here's Corzine. It's rebounded by Dallas. Chandler's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Marion. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Vincent. Still without a bucket. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pippen, no good. And Dallas with possession. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Barea, the pass to Chandler. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And Chicago called for the foul. And he makes the first.
Tyson Chandler.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 12 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Vincent. Pass to Cartwright with 4 on the clock. That one is off.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And so it's Dallas closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back after this word.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We saw Dirk Nowitzki lighting it up in the first half. He had 12 points and 3 rebounds. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Mavericks?
They're running the offense beautifully this one, looking for good looks. The confidence and style. It'll be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Bulls.
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up. As my man said, man down, up. You got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything. Shaq, you think they played their best?
No way, no way.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. On the court for Chicago. And it's Pippen in at the 3 slot. Kidd, the pass to Nowitzki. Yep, that one's good. Nowitzki's got 14.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Grant outside. Here's Cartwright. Pass to Pippen. Shot clock at 5. From deep 3-point range. The rebound by Chandler. Chandler's got 8 rebounds in the game. Going inside. And he gets that one. He has 6.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Here's Paxson. Still no points. Here's Pippen. The Mavericks pull it in. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Kidd, covered by Jordan. Nowitzki, the pass to Kidd. That's tipped. And from the sideline. Let's catch up with Allie.
Well, through NBA Africa, the league is putting a lot of resources into growing the game there. Hall of Famer Dikembe Mutombo is an investor, and he said, it's always been my dream since I got into the league. I want to see the NBA on my continent. Africa's a place full of treasure, and I'm happy to see it taking place. Brian?
Outstanding. Look forward to that. Thanks, Allie. The Mavericks making a switch here. Berea's checked in. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Inside. Here's Paxson. Pass to Jordan. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Stevenson. Berea pass to Chandler. Rebound by the Bulls. Lobs it up to the rim.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
The assist by J.J.
Chandler's gone 4 for 6 from the field. Pass to Jordan. Here's Cartwright. The Bulls with another miss.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Here's Jordan. Good.
Michael
Jordan's got 12 points.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Berea pass to Nowitzki. Lets it fly. Pass to Chandler. Shoots over Grant. And it's Chandler missing.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Grant outside. Here's Cartwright. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Horace Grant.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Here's Berea. Three-pointer, no good. Chicago trailing here. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Stojakovic. No points yet. Outside Barea. From behind the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
2 minutes.
Here's Hodges. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Grant's shot is off. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And the basket is good. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Here's Terry. Off the mark there with a three. Terry's gone 1 for 3 on the night. With some arc. Here's Vincent. Banked it in off the glass. Vincent's gotten his second bucket of the game.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Basket counts. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there. That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Outside Barea. And he lobs it up. The lob. Very well done.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Vincent. Here's Grant. Pass to Sellers. Here's Corzine. Here's Vincent. Pound. By Barea. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Terry. Misses there. And so it's Dallas ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got J.J. Barea, and it's Stojakovic in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Cartwright passes to Vincent. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And the basket by Pippen.
Assist from Michael Jordan.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Tipped away. Here's Marion. Here's Chandler. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their defense. It's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Cartwright gets the bucket.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
And Dallas calls time here. Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's Jordan. Not a lot of room. Pass to Paxson. Back to Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Marion. Marion's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Kidd. From deep. And it's Jordan with the rebound. And so here is Chicago down by 12.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pippen's gone 5 of 12 shooting from the floor. Here's Kidd. Here's the 3. They get it back. Marion. Pass to Kidd. Second shot opportunity. Here's Terry. Tries yet again. And he lays it up and in. Terry's got 4 points this quarter.
Love the old school finger roll. It's just a graceful move.
Now here's Jordan. Fires it from 18. Good work there as it goes.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
So it comes up empty at the line. Here's Paxson. Off target from outside. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. And Dallas calls time here.
Charge to Dallas.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time!
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans. And it motivates him to always give them his very best. Here's Kidd.
Two minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Paxson. Here's Jordan.
I saw it. Wow.
And he saw it.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. 1:46 left in the fourth. Here's Kidd. Pass to Nowitzki. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Nowitzki. It's rebounded by Grant. Chicago trailing here.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Here's Paxson. Lets it go from 14. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
They still need this. Count it!
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive. And a determined finisher. Nice. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .29 seconds left in the fourth. Pippen pass to Jordan. Into the lane. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
And Dallas calls time here. They're up by 1. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Oh, it's stolen by Jordan to take the lead. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Hitting all your free throws at the end is huge in this league. So many games are decided by razor-thin margins.
Kidd, the pass to Chandler. Count it!
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now a timeout called by Chicago. They're losing by 1. 5 ticks left to play in the fourth. 5 ticks left in the final quarter. Here's Jordan, and time expires. Fantastic defensive play to seal the win. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. So long and good night, everyone.